Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching this video. It is Monday, and we are almost to the end of April, guys. We've gone a whole month, almost. Well, now a whole month. We've done more than a month now of these at-home workouts. Couldn't be more proud of you guys. Couldn't be more proud of you guys sticking to it, staying consistent, getting a workout in, whether it's rain or shine. Yes, I know we've done a lot of running in the rain recently, but it's Washington, guys. We should be used to that stuff. So, you can always sub burpees or a jump rope or something else, or if you have a rower or a bike at home, if you happen to have that, by all means, sub that sort of stuff out. Today's workout, let's take a peek at the board and talk about what we're getting ourselves into. So we are doing a variation of Annie. This workout's called Annie on the Run. So we've got 50, 40, 30, 20, 10 of double unders and sit-ups, but why it's called Annie on the Run is after you finish each set, you're going to do a 400-meter run. So don't be thinking that this is now all of a sudden going to be a 5-minute, 6-minute workout because it's Annie. There's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 1.25 miles worth of running to do on top of that. So that's going to instantly push our time domain up. This is definitely going to be more in the 10. I mean, you can definitely finish under 10 for sure. But I would say this is definitely going to be more in the 10 to 15-minute time frame as far as time domains go for this workout. Now, we've done lots of double unders, we've done lots of sit-ups. I know that you guys know the standards, but I'm going to go over them anyway, just for review and just for posterity's sake. So, let's talk briefly about double unders. Bear with me as I don't have a lot of space in my garage. Double unders only work in certain angles in this space. So, when I'm double undering, again, I really want to focus on staying nice and tall when I'm jumping. As I'm jumping, I don't want to pike and I don't want to donkey kick. If you know that you're one of those athletes that has a tendency to do that, we get the idea that if I get my feet higher off the ground without actually jumping higher, that technically I'll be in the air longer. That's not how it works. So you want to make sure that as you're jumping, you're rebounding off your toes, your chest is staying tall, and you're giving yourself enough height to get that double rotation around. Especially for those of us, those athletes out there that double unders is something you want, you've been close to it, or you've been working at it and you don't have it yet. Focusing on having the right foundation, the right fundamentals will make your double unders more successful instead of having to relearn or break bad habits because you start doing double unders and doing them wrong, but you're still doing them, so you keep doing it that way because you're still getting them. Get it right the first time. It'll save you a world of pain later. And by pain, I mean whip marks and things like that. So, when we're jumping, nice and tall chest. Elbows are tucked into the side, and I'm focusing on wrist rotation, which means that I need to not death grip my jump rope. I need to make sure that I'm holding on just tight enough to keep a hold of the rope, but if I death grip, it gets really hard to want to rotate my wrist. If I loosen that grip a little bit and just hang on tight enough as tight as I need to keep that rope in my hands, that wrist rotation comes a whole lot easier. So when we're doing that, focus on those things. Again, elbows in. Once those arms come out, if you look at where that jump rope hits on the ground, when my elbows are in, I've got lots of slack on the floor. That means the rope's going to pass under my feet. If I take my arms out, all of a sudden I don't have any slack anymore. Where do you think the rope's going to hit when I'm trying to get double unders done? So if I'm feeling a lot of tension in my shoulders and my arms are traveling out, I'm eventually going to trip up on my toes or whip myself in the back of the head or in the back of the leg or something. So keep that foundation of those elbows in, wrist rotation. Try to relax those shoulders as much as you can. They won't be perfectly relaxed, but as much as you can, that will help. It feels counterintuitive, but trust me, that will help your double unders, and it will help you start to build bigger and bigger sets as you go. So, again, focusing on all those things. Make sure I'm in a place where I'm not going to whip something. And getting into my double unders that way, keeping my elbows in and shoulders relaxed. Then on to sit-ups. Now, sit-ups, whether you have an ab mat or not, feet are butterflied, or knees are butterflied out. Soles of your feet are together. I'm going to lay back, touch my hands on the floor over my head, and sit all the way up and touch my toes. If I want to cycle this faster, like we would normally want to do when we're doing Annie and trying to get that, 5-6 minute Annie time, push off your toes. So as I come up, I'm pushing off. That's going to increase my stretch reflex and allow me to cycle those sit-ups a whole lot faster. Again, shooting for my toes every time, not just my heels. None of this like partial sit-ups. That's bullshit. Paul, I see you. All the way up, shoulders over your hips. So big throw with your arms, touch your toes. We're gonna kill it. It's gonna be great. Adding those runs in is gonna make this a whole different story. So you might have a different strategy instead of just go hard and fast out the door. You might need to think a little more about pacing. But that's what we're getting ourselves into today, guys. So a little bit of running, a little bit of Annie. It's gonna be great. Yeah, get after it.